Hello guys, on this particular video we're going to be reviewing a survey website called PaidViewpoint, and I believe after this video you're going to decide for yourself if this particular website worth your time or not, and if it's worth the amount of money you're going to be spending. And for those who are not living in countries where availability of surveys are much, okay, so just stay to the end of this video, and I'm going to give you my reasons, and after that we're going to also review the website together, and after that you're going to decide for yourself if you're going to go ahead with this particular platform or not. So before I go about telling you some of the things you need to know, let me just open the website. I think that we'll start from there. So if you want to go to the website, it's called paidviewpoint.com, and when you go to the website, based on your IP, it is going to take you to the country that it dictates on your particular IP, and this is the official website. All right, now I will first of all tell you some things you need to know about this platform. All right, things about the platform before I give you my reasons, and after that you're going to now decide if it's worth your time or not. All right, so the first thing I want you to know is the sign up age, or the people that can register on this particular platform. I just think I should add this to it. Is that you must be 18 years and above for you to sign to this platform. I think this is a general knowledge, so I'm not going to stay stress on this particular aspect. So you need to be 18 years and above. Then the next thing I want you to know is survey availability, or rather even the kind of surveys that they have. So they have the kind of survey they call traits. I will call that the traditional survey, and they also have research-based surveys. Now for the trait surveys, you get paid in cents. All right, I want you to know that Paid Viewpoint doesn't pay you they don't pay you points, they pay you like you really see the amount you're going to be earning in dollars. Okay, so I think that is a good thing. All right, but they pay you in cents. All right, so normal traditional survey or normal trade surveys, they pay you in cents. All right, so you may see the dollar icon, the pounds icon, depending on the country you are registering on, and then you're going to see 0.1 cent. Okay, so that's how you pay you. So I think this is good, so that you can be able to, when you are going for a survey, you know how much you're going to be making out of that particular survey. Now they also have a research based surveys, and these are basically based on invitation to your email. If you do not have if you've not done that, I think you should watch one of my videos. I'm going to see if I can recommend it here. That video is going to show you how to set up your email so that you will never miss out from any email. Okay, this is the video right here, how to get instant email out and never miss out on any survey. If you are doing this kind of surveys, you do not want to be invited and you are not available. All right, because one thing about survey is that first come, first filled, or first attended to. So whenever you now get to see the email, the survey that have filled up. All right, so this is the one thing I want you to do. You just make sure you activate that. You can always get to do the research-based surveys, and the research-based surveys pays quite higher, so you should be expecting, okay, maybe $1 or something close to $1, but they pay quite higher. And the tendency not to qualify for invitation surveys, that is research-based surveys, are very low, because they tend to check your profile before they send you that email. Okay, so I discovered that about survey platform that also sends email for research-based surveys. You most likely qualify. Unlike the trade surveys, you may or may not get disqualified, and if you get disqualified, depending though, you get compensated for the time you spent. So these are the things I want you to know. Then the second thing is that survey availability is more to the Taiwan countries, and that word is first world countries. All right, so if you live in some part of the in Africa, like Nigeria, Nigeria is a third world country, so the availability of surveys won't be much, or would not even be a survey at all. Okay, so they tend to favor first world countries like US, UK, France, Australia, Canada, and the rest. Like, okay, so You can just if you are from any of this country, you can go straight ahead to register. But if you are not from this country, you may not start considering, getting the proxy to register on this particular platform. Okay, so that is for the country that they favor the most. And then for the payment method, at the moment they pay through PayPal, and you must link your PayPal account to this particular platform. And the best thing that you should practice with this particular platform is to make sure that your PayPal email is also the email you are using to register on PaidViewpoint. All right, just to avoid complications when it comes to payout or delay. You understand? So you need to link your PayPal account, not just provide your PayPal email. I think this is part of a way for them to verify your account. I think linking your PayPal account is like a way to make your account more solid with them. Okay, so these are some of the things that you need to know about this platform. And for the payment threshold, so I will start giving my reasons now, and after this is like the intro to my reasons, and that will help you to decide if you want to go with this platform or not. All right, so I have my pros and I have my cons. I think I'm also listing the cons, the pros right now. I'll start listing most of the cons as we go ahead. So the payment threshold is that the first payment is $15. So you have to get to $15 before you can withdraw your first payment. Now the second payment, after that first one, is $10. Once you get to $10 threshold, you withdraw. Now from your third payment, up to whenever you decide you don't want to use the account again, or you don't want to be using them again, is $5 or £5 depending on the country. And once you get to that $5, they start paying you, so you can start withdrawing. But your first payout must be 15. You must get to $15 before you can do your first payout. Now this is the aspect where I'll start talking about some of the things that you need to know. Now the first con is this: you need a permanent number to register. So if you are already in Canada or US or any of this first world country, you can just go ahead and register with this platform. You already have a phone number. But the problem is for those who are not in this country, you cannot use a visual number to register. When I mean a visual number, number from like VIX, SIM, or Cloud. I forgot. I think Cloud number, something like that. Cloud SIM. Okay, Cloud SIM. So those gives visual number. You need a permanent phone number, and what we mean permanent phone number is a number that is non-visual. Yes, you can get most of this phone number from vendors. You can message me. You can message me through my email, or you can put in the comment section and I can give you my email and I can provide you with such numbers if you need them. Okay, so you need a number that is not a visual number to be able to register on this platform. But here's the call: you first need the phone number to register on this platform, and then when you get to your $15 threshold, you also need the phone number to re-verify. You also need to re-verify that particular number again. And I've done this number with most of my students. I've given them out, and I can tell you part of the rules around this number is that to get this number cheap, you need to do what they call one-time verification. All right, so that is how you can get these particular numbers cheap, because they are not virtual numbers, they are real numbers. And once a number is given to you to register on a particular platform, it's not given to somebody else to register on that particular platform. So that's why it's a bit expensive. Okay, so you need the for the short term, which is the one verification, yeah, is actually very cheap for that particular amount. But I just said now that you need the phone number to register the account and the phone number to withdraw your money. Okay, so that means if you want to do paid viewpoints, you need to start considering to get this number on a rental package. That means that phone number is given to you, you rent it for about a month. I believe within a month you should be able to get to $15 with this particular platform. But then the thing is, does it worth it? Okay, because getting a number that is not visual number, all right, that's not a visual number, but a number that is a permanent number, a real number, maybe a real US number or a real UK number, getting such number on a rental package is a bit expensive for a month. So for example, you shouldn't, or just for an estimate, you shouldn't budget anything less than $20, all right, to get this particular phone number. And I think when you get this number for 1 month, you can use it for other platforms as well for that 1 month period. So I just told you some of the things that you need to be aware of. So you have to by yourself decide if it's worth it or not. If you want to get the number and try to meet up with the threshold within a month, and we want to place the withdrawal, you can also use the number again, because you have to re-verify that number. And I think you just do this 2 times. Once you do the first verification when you're opening the account, you just do the second verification when you want to withdraw for the first time. Subsequent withdrawals, you don't need to provide the number. Then another thing that you need to know is that if you are trying to open an account in the US and you're not in the US, or in the UK and you're not in the UK, or in Canada, or any of this country, you need a proxy. And guys, PaidViewpoints are very sensitive to proxy. They have a high detective system that detects proxies. So you need a very solid proxy, not just a random proxies. All right. Now, if you want to know about proxy, you can watch this my video right there. Okay, you can watch this particular video. Okay, I think this is the video how to get working proxy. So you can watch that particular video and you will know the kind of proxy that you need for this. But I'm just going to briefly explain. You need a fully residential proxy. If you can get that on a static proxy, then that is good. Static proxy is a proxy that doesn't change for a month period. Okay, so you can get that, but please do not get a rotating proxy. You can get a sticky proxy. Like I said, if you want to know most of these terms, go watch that video. It's going to explain all of these terms, so that when you know these terms and you approach a survey platform, you should now be able to know the kind of proxy you should get for that particular survey platform. But what I recommend is a fully residential proxy, whether it's a static or a sticky. Don't get a rotating proxy. And that is it. You just need a good proxy to be able to access this platform. I think the only con or the only downside is the fact that you need to verify your number 2 times. So but if you live in the US or in the UK, good to go. But if you have somebody that lives there, you can use the person's number to open this platform, and try it out. And I think you're going to really so much enjoy this platform. So that will be all for this particular video. I think I've touched everything. If you have any question, just put it in the comment section, please, and I'm going to give a response to that. So I just want you to know that PaidViewpoint is actually reliable, it is legit, it's been around for a very long time, it's been around for a while, and they are legit, they are good. Okay, it's just that phone number, and it's going to affect only those who are not really staying in the country and you're willing to spend the money, then you can go ahead. So see you guys in my next video. Until I see you, please subscribe to this channel and stay connected for more videos like this.